Good evening, I'm Paxton Boyd.
And I'm Erica Bivens. Thanks for joining us. Well, June is Veteran Suicide and PTSD Awareness Month, a time to talk about post-traumatic stress disorders and remind veterans they're not alone. One Kentucky nonprofit is working to play a crucial role in stopping soldier suicide.
ABC 36's Justin Walker joins us with the details in tonight's top story at 5:30.
According to the Veterans Club Incorporated, an average of 17 veterans die daily in the United States by suicide. It's those kinds of numbers the nonprofit is trying to stop by reaching out to veterans here in Kentucky who need mental health support.
You know, it's all of our responsibility to reduce suicide as a whole, and then, obviously veteran suicide falls into that category.
Jeremy Harrell is the founder of Veterans Club Incorporated, creating the nonprofit in 2017. Harrell is a U.S. Army combat veteran who served in Operation Iraqi Freedom and was deployed in 2003 and 2004. He understands firsthand the effects of veteran PTSD, having suffered himself for years.
I've been dealing with it since my deployment in 03 and 04, and it's still very much included in my everyday life.
According to the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs, 12 million people in the United States live with PTSD. The VA also says PTSD is slightly more common among veterans than civilians. Symptoms vary person to person, but signs include reliving the event, having negative thoughts and feelings, and experiencing nightmares, flashbacks, guilt, and numbness.
It can impact your life, and sometimes vets can feel like they are a burden to the ones around them. And ultimately, sometimes, unfortunately, that leads to veteran suicide.
There are several resources available for veterans experiencing suicidal thoughts, including the new and easy-to-remember 3-digit suicide and crisis line.
So if you're having suicidal thoughts or you're having some type of mental health stress, you can call the 3-digit number 988 and get the supports that you need from trained crisis counselors.
The Lifeline connects you with a local certified call center. Here in Fayette County, New Vista is among the network of centers answering those calls. In the past 12 months, the center is seeing a 17% increase in calls. Meantime, Harrell says Veteran Suicide and PTSD Awareness Month highlights the need for veterans to get the help they need to live full and happy lives.
You can't erase memories, right? And that's essentially what it is. But you absolutely can have those memories to a point where it doesn't negatively impact you emotionally or cause you to re-experience or cause you to go down a dark rabbit hole that you don't want to go down. And that's the goal, right?
Now, there are several other resources available for veterans experiencing mental health issues or those suicidal thoughts, including the Department of Veterans Affairs programs. There are also psychotherapies, psychologists, and counselors, and of course, the Veterans Club. For now, Justin Walker, ABC 36 on your side.
Well, we're exactly 2 weeks away from the 4th of July holiday, which means loud music, large crowds, and, of course, fireworks.
Well, the Veterans Club says it's important to be aware that those sounds can negatively affect veterans. The nonprofit says fireworks can sound like a gunshot, which, of course, can trigger memories of war zones and gunfire. Those memories can be a side effect of PTSD. Harrell says while it's important to be considerate of those who have served, he also encourages veterans themselves to get out and celebrate.
Go out and celebrate. Something that you've given so much for, right? That's your day. Like, that's your day to look around at all these beautiful Americans who are just having so much fun, especially the little kids that are playing and they're getting to see the fireworks and they're so excited about these sparklers and things like that. Like, you did that, right? You had a hand in preserving the right to go out and see them do that.
Harrell says noise-canceling headphones can help minimize some of those loud sounds. He also says veterans who choose not to go out can surround themselves with others who have gone through that same experience to help get through the holiday.